Annyeonghaseyo! So we are the reporters from the Northeast Asia, the Korean cuisine. So the reporters, yours truly, Tabuhara Debbie Jane V, Halaga Chelsea Marie, Bakilius Georgie Flormi, and Bacalso Jessa. The chapter objectives. After completing this chapter, the student should be able to understand the various ingredients of the Korean cuisine, identify the different side dishes in Korean cuisine, and learn the various dishes of Korea.
Okay. Hello everyone, so I am Jessa Di Bacalso, your first reporter in this topic. So my topic is all about foods that is commonly in Korean cuisine. So first, let's talk about the greens. So greens is one of the important staple in Korean diet. Yes, and during the pre-modern era, greens were the main staples were supplemented by wheat, sorghum, and bucket wheat. So rice is not an indigenous crop in Korea, and meli is prepared green instead of rice. And also rice is important rice is important for accommodating in paying the taxes. So that's only yes. And also rice is very expensive in Korea. So when rice came in the Korea, it is very expensive. So and also the greens was likely mixed with other greens to stretch. And the rice, like one of the example of rice is boribap and kombap, sot or moso. Sot, the most traditional method of cooking the rice, and has been cooked it in an iron pot. So that is the greens in Korea. Okay, so let's proceed into the legumes. So legumes has been significant crop in Korean history and cuisine. So legumes are found in archaeological site in Korea, in the place of Okbang site, Jeonju South, and Gyeongsang province. So during 1000 to 900 BCE, soybeans was cultivated as a food crop. So they are made into tofu or duvu, while soybean sprouts are suited as a vegetable. So in which also kongnamol as a side dish, and some made it with and the other is made into a soy milk. So we have an example of soy milk production. So we have BG and Kong BG. So these products are used to thicken soups and porridges. And also we have fermented condiments referred to as jang, such as soybean paste, sauce, and chili pepper paste, and more. So that would be the legumes. So let's proceed into the next topic. Okay, so aside from one of the example of legumes is we have mung beans. So mung beans is commonly used in Korean cuisine. There is a lot of dishes in which mung beans is the main ingredients, and yes, commonly used in Korean cuisine, as I said earlier. So we have an example in here. We have nokdo or green beans, among bean sprouts called sokzonamol. So and also often served. So it is often served as a side dish. And also we have nokdojok. Nokdojok is a porridge in which a digestive aid. This is a perfect dish to a person who is, or a patient who is ill. Okay, so and also we have also Nocturne Dew is a very nutritional supplement, so it is very very good to the person who is ill. And we have also bendatok mung beans pancake, so made with ground mung bean as a fresh sprouts. And we also damyeon, so it is a transparent selfie noodles, so it is classified as a noodles. So the main ingredients is japchae, the salad like a dish, and sundae as a blood sausage of so muna ang mga main ingredients sa damyeon, or the transparent selfie noodles. So we have the last one, which is nok dong mok, or wang po mok. It is a jelly food. So that would be the last of mung beans. So the second example of beans is we have a azoki beans. So it is generally eaten as a patbap. So patbap is a red bean rice in Korea. So we have also a panjok. So panjok is a forage which is commonly eaten during winter season. So yeah, also we have a selsim. It is a ball made from glutinous rice flour. So ang azoki beans is morely rice, yeah. So like for example, in the Philippines we have lugaw. So in the Korea they have porridges, and also in old Korea panjok is believed to have the power to drive evil spirits away. So they have Koreans also have a mga totoo kung they're pasato in the Philippines. So that would be the azoki beans. Okay, so the last slide in my topic is the condiments and the seasonings. Okay, so in the fermented variants, we have ganjang, doenjang, gochujang, and vinegars. And for the non-fermented variants, we have red pepper, black pepper, cordifolia, mustard, chinensis, garlic, onion, ginger, leek, and scallions. So ang seasoning sila is more daghan kayo. So that would be all. Thank you and God bless.
I am the second reporter, and let's continue about gochujang. So gochujang is a fermented bean paste. It has red pepper powder, soybean powder, rice flour added to create a spicy paste. So gochujang is they use this as a seasonings or a dipping sauce. So they also have vegetables such as cucumber, carrots, and cabbage. Use gochujang as a dip. So bibimbap and tteokbokki is a popular snack commonly eaten with gochujang. So the pictures are there. Gochujang used to revitalize people who were sick with colds and exhaustions during the chosen period. And red peppers fight obesity and diabetes. So mao nang ang sikat sa ila ang gochujang kay kanang ginagamit siya sa mga different cuisines sa Korea, because gochujang add nutritive value on the food. So let's proceed to meat. In antiquity, most meat in Korea was likely obtained through hunting and fishing. So, studies indicate that rearing of livestock began on small scale during the Three Kingdoms period. So, meat was consumed roasted or in soup or stew during this period. So, those who live closer to oceans, of course, were able to complement their diet with more fish or shellfish. People in interior had a diet containing more meat. Let's continue in beef. So beef is the most prized of all. So cattle holds an important cultural role in Korean home. So beef is prepared in numerous ways. It can be roasted, grilled, boiling in soup, and yukpo and yupo is a dried beef into jerky. So we can see the picture above sa cattle na na-dried ang beef. So cattle are valuable draught animals. So cattle were also given own holidays during the first cow day of the Lunar New Year. So Korean does not eat an abundance of beef because cattle were valued as breast of burden, and slaughtering one would create dire issues in farming land. So pork and seafood were consumed more regularly for this reason. And katong kuan pa ang time mga wait lang katong so when Buddhist rolling the Goryeo period kanang ilag yung forbade ang pag-consume sa mga beef. Then ang mga Mongols po dayon nag-add din sila nga iba na jud ang pagkaon sa mga cattle, pero kanang magkuan sila ang government nila ga-encourage na mag more production of cattle. So kay daghan naman sila cattle, on later 20th century na dayon beef had become a regular table fare. So can you follow? And let's proceed to chicken. So chicken plays an important role as a protein in Korean cuisine. So evidenced by number of meats. So chicken is served as roasted or braised with vegetable or in soup. So all parts of chicken is often used in Korean cuisine. Includes gizzards, liver, and feet. Young chickens are braised with ginseng and other ingredients in medicinal soup, eaten during the summer months to combat the heat, called samgyetang. So duck ball, it is the picture on the left. Duck ball is the feet of the chicken, often roasted and covered with hot and spicy gochujang base sauce and served as anju or side dish. So to accompany alcoholic beverage, especially the most famous soju.
Next is pork. Pork has been another important land-based protein for Korea. Records indicate pork has been a part of Korea diet back antiquity, similar to beef. A number of foods have been avoided while eating pork, including Chinese bellflower, or they call derigi, and lotus root, as the combination have been thought to cause diarrhea. All parts of a pig are used in Korean cuisine, including the head, intestine, liver, kidney, and other internal organs. Korea utilized these parts of a variety of cooking methods, including steaming, stewing, boiling, and smoking. Koreans especially like to eat grilled pork belly, which is called samgyeopsal. So, isa po din siya nga pinaka sikat diri sa Philippines ang sanggupsal. And sa pagkakaroon daghan na kaayo mga restaurant nga gakuan og mga sanggupsal. So next is the fish and seafoods. Fish and shellfish have been a major part of Korea cuisine because of the ocean bordering of the peninsula. Commoners consume a diet mostly of fish and shellfish. For example, is the shrimp, clams, oysters, abalone, and loach. While sheep and hogs were reserved for the upper class. Both fresh and saltwater fish are popular, served raw, grilled, boiled, dried, or served in soups and stews. Common grilled fish are mackerel, hairtail, croaker, and Pacific ring. Small fish, shrimp, squid, mollusk, and countless seafood can be salted, fermented as jotgal. So fish are often dried to naturally prolong storing periods and can ship overseas. First commonly dried includes yellow corvine, anchovies, mulchi, and croaker. So dried anchovies along with keep from the basis of common soap stock. So next is the shellfish. Shellfish is widely eaten on all different types of preparation. Used to prepare both eaten raw with gochujang. Sayudyot, they called salt baby shrimp, are used as seasoning agent for preparation of some types of kimchi. So daihage or dried large shrimp often grilled. So, next is the mollusks are eaten in Korean cuisine include octopus or cuttlefish and squid. So, next is the vegetables. Vegetables, Korean cuisine uses a wide variety of vegetables, which are often served and cooked either in salad or pickles, as well as cooked in various stews, stir-fried dishes, and other hot dishes. Commonly used vegetables include Korean radish, napa cabbage, cucumber, potato, sweet potato, spinach, bean sprouts, scallions, garlic chili, peppers, seaweeds, zucchini, mushroom, and lettuce roots. So these are the several types of wild greens. And next is the medicinal herbs such as ginseng, reishi, wolfberry, codonopsis, pilisula, and angelica sinensis, which are ingredients in cooking in samgyetang. So next is the ginseng chicken soup. So samgyetang is a hot chicken soup to boost your energy in the hot summer season, and young whole chicken stuffed with ginseng, garlic, and sweet rice. So, Koreans' favorite energizing food and common in Sambok days. So, as you can see in the PowerPoint, so mao na siya ang example sa ginseng chicken soup. And makita po mo diya ang the Korean Dog Days sa Sambok 2021.
Kimchi, fermented vegetable dishes which consist of napa cabbage, Korean radish, or sometimes cucumber, with fermented in brine of ginger, garlic, scallions, and chili pepper. Koreans traditionally make enough kimchi to last for the entire winter season, as fermented and kept for several days. Stored traditional Korean mud pots known as jangdokdae. Kimchi is packed with vitamin A, thiamine B1, riboflavin B2, calcium, and iron. Its main benefit is found in the bacteria Lactobacilli, found in yogurt and fermented foods. South Koreans eat an average of 40 pounds of kimchi each year. Noodles. Noodles dishes in Korean cuisine are collectively referred to as guksu in native Korean or myeon in Hanja. Noodles were eaten in Korean from ancient times. Production of was less than other crops, so wet noodles did not become a daily food until 1945. Wet noodles, melguksu, were a specialty food for birthdays, wedding, or auspicious occasions. Long life and bliss for longevity and long-lasting marriage. Onmyeon or guksu jangguk, naengmyeon, bibimbguksu, kalguksu, kongguksu, japay, and other are traditional noodle dishes. Jjajangmyeon, a staple Koreanized Chinese noodle dish. Banchan. Banchan is term referring to side dishes in Korean cuisine. Gui, grilled dishes which most commonly have meat or fish as their primary ingredients. The suffix gui is often omitted in the names of meat-based gui such as galbi gui. Seon, steamed dishes or boiled dishes in Korean cuisine. Seafood-based ingredients marinated with gochujang. Seon is made with vegetable stuff with fillings. Ho referred top any kind of raw dish, generally referred to sangseonwe, raw fish dishes dipped with gochujang or soy sauce with wasabi and served with lettuce. Jeon, also known as bujjimgae, savory pancakes made from various ingredients. This dish tastes best when dipped in a mixture of soy sauce, vinegar, and red pepper powder. Namul, referred either sangchae, fresh veggie, or sukchae, heated veggies. Term generally indicated latter. Sangchae is mostly seasoned with vinegar, chili pepper powder, and salt to give refreshing taste. Sukchae is blanched and seasoned with soy sauce, sesame oil, chopped garlic, and sometimes chili pepper powder.
So that will be all. Thank you for listening. God bless our exam week.